Let's make some progress. Let's get back to it. It's been a week. Where is Dark? I don't know. He was trying to harass me earlier. I mean, he'll probably turn up. No Shadow. I already started from the beginning. This is like the third session or so. So, trying to remember what we last did, and I don't. Oh yeah. We met this guy. Oh, he was in Mr. C's stream to harass me. Okay. Well, I was not paying attention, and Mr. C has way too many people watching him right now, so... what do we need to do? I think we just need to go. Young Master, according to Margie, there's quite a troublemaker in Gebler. Yeah, so who the heck is he? Karen Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. Holy crap, that is a title. In other words, he's the Commander-in-Chief of Gebler. It seems that Gebler isn't just after the excavation sites around Ave, after all. You mean they're not after the Jasper? If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. Young Master, this could become unexpectedly complicated. Doc hasn't come back yet, has he? Doc, no need to worry about him. He'll join us soon. So, like, dude, are we not going anywhere then? We shall have to enter into Nissan through the secret road. Let's keep on the lookout for a lone tree in the desert as a sign of where the road lies buried. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Yes. You hope he's an a-hole and makes everyone address him with every part of that title. Well, he is an a-hole, but I don't think he's very particular about it. He was going on about Karen Ramses' title, which I've already forgotten. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. So let me know if there's any like hiccups in how the game runs, because everything looks okay, and I might be tempting the gremlins in my machine by saying that I may have fixed my crashing problem, and then he looks left and then right, and everything is not on fire, so hopefully it stays that way. That's like the crashing in general thing, not like the specific to this game, because it will probably still crash anyway, but that's why we're taking precautions against that. Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you, but Karen Ramses taking over the post of Ave is pretty annoying. The home country might have had some special reasons. Yeah, obviously. Perhaps there's still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called Elements at the Commander's Training School Jugend, are both here. Hope you're right. By the way, she is still... According to Faye, there was a female aide on Car's side. And he said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair, so it must be her. So all the old Elements, members are on the surface in that world now. I guess so. Hugo, to be honest with you, she scares me. She supports Car and is kind to anyone, I know that very well. But sometimes I felt a strange fear in her. That bothers me more than Car being in this land. That cannot be true. Not in her. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember how I could always sense these things quite accurately? Right. By the way, have you told the young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaris's objectives really are. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Hugo, have you gotten any information? Not really. I left there before going into the center section. Faye! Oh, it's you, Bart. Don't scare me. Sorry, Dari. What? What is this dialogue? Sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty darn well. Sig, damn, I thought I knew everything about that guy. When did Doc get back? Oh, it looks so good. Sorry, I'm just... I'm excited because I spent a lot of time getting this to work. I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you, Mason. As you wish. I will have the honor of accompanying the others. Like now my brain is subconsciously trying to give him the Alfred voice. Bartholomew, healthy as ever, I hope. Yeah, how's the town? Since we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing from the royal capital, the sect's representatives have been in discussion. What have they come up with? For now, they just plan to improve the local defenses. Also, anti-Shakan people have been gathering here, probably because they heard what's going on. That's reassuring. Yes. However, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge up north in the mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Marguerite? Better than we thought, but I know she was in a lot of grief. Here she is. Marguerite, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. All the townspeople are overjoyed by the Great Mother's return. Oh no. We lose the sweet music for the very calming, soothing music of this town. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. Well, first of all, we should accompany Marguerite up to meet the sisters. Huh? What is it, old Mason? Goodness gracious me. To think that little Miss Marguerite was finally able to return here. It is so awfully moving. Hey, pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me. How terribly embarrassing. I couldn't help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Miss Marguerite up to see the sisters. Excuse me now. Side note, anyone want to help me with annoying Monster Hunter World Challenge quests? I can do that later, man. If you're still playing it later. I can't believe you're playing it again after playing it all day yesterday. I mean, I get it. I like to stab monsters too, but... These are the people who took care of me when I was small. Oh. Well. Oh, Bart. I'm glad you're well. The people at the hidden port contacted us just before you came into town. I've already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy, not to mention the sisters. I must hurry and see the sisters. Alright, let's do that then. Oh, well then yeah, Shadow, totally. I'll help you out with stuff later on then. Margie! I'm not voicing all the sisters. I also really enjoy that attention to detail that they were the ones singing the music, and that's why it stopped. I'm back, everyone! Yes, it is all thanks to Bart and his men. Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Sister Agnes! Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother... I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the royal capital. But at least I have made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. I won't make you all worry anymore, ever again. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? Ha, I'm sorry. But I'm just so happy that I cannot help but... There is no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone? To celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn. Thank you, and bless you all. Oh yes, sister. May I go upstairs? It's been oh so long, so I want to have a look around up there too. Oh, but of course, dear. Don't even think of holding back from anything. Except for one thing. Never stay away so long like that again. I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know. I had a grandma named Agnes. There is no story to that. It's just a random fact. It's been a while since the last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just... I guess I got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. You've put up with enough, okay? If you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh yes, I'll show Faye and Citan around our cathedral. Follow me. What a strong girl she is. It is obvious that she really wants to just break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. That's just the way she has always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her too. We go up to the gallery on the second floor from here. My stream never updated to the fact that I was actually doing anything, so you've been stuck on Cunningham forever. What? Yeah, I think maybe you just live in the dark. Dark. Oh, this looks so good. I mean, compared to how it usually looks, which is fuzzy. How magnificent. If we ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide it here. Hey, stop telling those old stories. It's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? I like the view from here the best. Just an amazing amount of effort and detail went into this. Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass of the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you notice that the two great angels only have one wing each? According to a legend handed down in Nissan, God could have created humans perfectly, but then humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolizes. In order to fly, they are dependent on one another. Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender specific, but these angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposite genders. Oh, what's up, Super Quintendo? I could just call you Quinn. I don't know why I do that. Like, I get in read mode and then I just read everything. But apart from spacing out, I'm doing okay. And the space between them is the path from where God advents. Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both. Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan. Why, Dr. Satanuzuki, you are an amusing fellow. Oh, excuse me. It is a habit of mine. The doc knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Ha! Forcing them to fly together? It would be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Someday, I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it. But this time I think it will be alright if I make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of the Nissan Nation. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's rough, Quinn. I know, I spent 12 hours at work today, so... And the founder of the Nissan religion who set forth its teachings. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it. I would definitely like to view that. Faye, let us go have a look at it. Alright, fine. We'll walk at a leisurely pace, since I can't run past you. Making me do stuff. Come on, game. Ah yes, stairs, my mortal enemy. Oh, thank goodness it's my weekend. Are you just getting started? Oh, oh right. Your workday is just getting started. That makes more sense now. I put it together in my brain. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere or personality about her is exactly the same. What? Hair color? What do you mean? What do I mean? Look! It's the girl I met in the forest. It's Ellie. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. You don't think so? Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. But that is not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture is similar to yours. Really? Does it? First of all, I'm nowhere near as good an artist. No, it is very similar to your style. But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. She is smiling, but in a way gives the impression that she is anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self? Or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. Ah, if you look closely, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished. The artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? I don't know, but my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She may know something. Oh, great, you're going to make me walk down all those stairs again. Alright then, I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, should we head back to town for now? Yes, alright. But this painting has caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town? Yeah, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. Lacan. Is something wrong, Faye? You look like you were daydreaming. Huh? No, it's nothing. I know this is blurring for you guys. Looks like it's blurring for me a bit. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. You didn't notice a problem? Alright then. Thank you, Interceptor. Where's the sister supposed to be? Did I miss it? I must have. That's the only door in and out of here, so... Alright. Well, if you guys aren't seeing it, then I'm gonna ignore it. And hopefully it doesn't present a problem. I could be working on death blows. I'm probably... Well, I don't know that I'm going to need them necessarily, but it would be good to break up with a bit of combat if it lets me leave the town. It's not letting me leave the town! Whatever happens, I'll never move from here. Just gonna live in bed for the rest of your life? Open the door. Let me leave. Here we go. Ah! Young Master! Alright, we're going that way. The people of Nissan were most generous to allow us to rent this house. So there will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if he may. Alright, so where is Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, Mason. I want to go fight things. Let me go fight things. I mean, I sincerely doubt there's anything sufficiently challenging out here, but that doesn't mean I can't punch it. Oh. Well. I'm trying to remember what comes after... Oh, I don't have enough points. That's kind of the... I don't have enough attack points just yet to be able to do any... 1 XP. Great. I guess I should probably get back into town. But not before I fight something else. There we go. What the heck are you? Oh. Not especially good at what you do. Okay, there's nothing of any worth out here. I'll go back into town. I'll be good. It's no fun beating up creatures that die in one hit. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here on are. Alright, but before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Alright, Shadow, I'll give you the caveat if there's like hordes of enemies that you can kill in one hit. Then it's fun. But if it's just like one-on-one and you just straight up kill a dude, is that really fun? Maybe. Depends on the manner in which you do it. I need to get back to reading this. Sig, what's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. I kind of defeated my own point, I know. Look forward to more of that. Alright, I'll tell you. Me and Citan here, we used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They are used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery? Stop doing the Metal Gear thing. Is that where you met him? There you go. Ask a real question. Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while. But we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. So this would have had to have happened even before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it? Why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who were backing that Shakan idiot. I wish you'd told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us, we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Alright, I understand. But can you elaborate a little more? Actual questions. What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is in another location, like up in the clouds or something. Yes, well... Etranank, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Or barriers, I guess, would be a better common word. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. To get to Aveh, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. What are lambs? That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers, or Earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city levels. It is not a complete secret. But I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population. So they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. Which is kinda effed up. Who is that man? His name is Karen Ramses. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramses? We call him Kar. In Solaris there is an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal: to achieve a consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramses? No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. A benefactor? Yes. Even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. So he's kinda like anime Hitler, is what I'm hearing. So why was it you wanted to flee from Solaris? We were placed in key military positions by Ramses, and thanks to that we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs, right? I'm glad we're on the same page, Interceptor. They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive, and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Let me try that again with like a full breath. Psychological alteration drugs. Exclamation point. Human guinea pigs? Experimenting on humans? Yes, for example, drive. That drug, and all others like it that are used now, are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. Oh, thank you for the support, Kiki. This drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use? At least anyone in the Gebler forces who is sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some in her room. No. I just Bart's like, what's the drugs? And like, this is the drugs. He's like, oh yeah, that. I saw that. Picture perfect memory from 2 days ago. Let me make my new best friend worry about things. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs, how low are these guys? Damn! I understand. You know, actually, now that it's like one nation using another nation's people, it's really more of a Stalin thing than it is a Hitler thing. Just throwing that out there. I think I get most of it. Old Mason, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm going outside to get some air. Never played a Xenogears game. Well, I mean, there is only the one. And then there's the Xenosaga that was made by a technically different company, but same developers. And it's a trilogy, and it's actually really good, and I need to finish it, but I'm sure the young master would never have dreamed of such a tale. I guess you already knew? Well, now that you ask, yes, I did. However, when Sigurd was telling his story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. Please try and help the young master come to terms with all that he has just heard. Okay. Do you have anything good to say? I should have been honest with him sooner. It is best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. But this is one of those games where like you have to play it all the way through to the end. And even then you might not understand half of it. Because this game it's kind of notorious in a sense, because I kind of got into this in both of the other times that I've streamed this. But just the scope of it was so ridiculously ambitious, and this was Square when they were trying out new and interesting stuff. So they had 30 developers who were relatively inexperienced, and 2 years, and this is what we got, and it's kind of amazing. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. I kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew we could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it is not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class, or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Citan, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean, you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. Is this the town hall building? I don't even remember. No, this is the item shop. Oh wait, I think I actually have stuff to sell. You know what? I have the moment. Oh, I really just have that to sell. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said, if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I need a drill. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and then let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea. And I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. Oh yeah, it's the get down to business music. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. And now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ave is safe again, I think we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just going to sit and buy and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while. At least until we are able to take back the royal capital, Bledevik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, correct? The Western Guards. The Royal Capital Defense Force. and units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are 3 main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ave forces. Only 2 of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nissan's border are little more than a surveillance team. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledovik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards? Here at the border with Nissan. I see, we'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave. Welcome back, Shadow. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nissan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nissan as bait? Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to Nissan's and Kislev's actions. If Nissan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler, but... Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We are forgetting one thing. The front line units along Kislev's border. The main strength of Ave's fleet is the battleship Kefeinzel. I really hope that's how that's pronounced. It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkam. Vanderkam? You don't mean the Vanderkam that was in Jugend? The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He is all size and no real military power. An excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know! Anyway, Satan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It is not a problem. Even with Vanderkam, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we are up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledavik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. Small force. What if Faye leads a group of gears there? This can't possibly backfire. Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I am truly grateful. Faye? Satan? Yeah! There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Please tell me I get to tune my gear again before anything terrible happens. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Hee hee. Well, it's almost time. Nobody clip that. Do not. Absolutely do not. Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you are through preparing. And that is why I delayed, so that you couldn't clip that. I appreciate you trying, Shadow. Well, I mean, I don't really... You're seconds off clicking that button. I don't know that I really need anything, so let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ave troops, and also the people from Gebler. Yes, we understand. But the people from Gebler are tool bags. I guess I'm gonna raise some hell in my Veltal then. We're counting on you. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out. Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nissan. Hey! You know I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Marguerite and Bartholomew. Seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ave were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of the Nissan sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. What? Hey, hold on! I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Haha, marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, at the rate that you are maturing into a beautiful woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it! You're embarrassing me! Each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. I'm not doing the random NPCs. Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in as a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ave's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkam's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. I forgot that line was in here. Wow, it was cold, Faye. Well, young master, we promised to make something out of this battle. Yeah, get told indeed. What's up, Stardust? Yes, this is a game. Welcome to here. Faye, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved. But be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you. But I'll take care of them. Don't worry. You're not my real dad. Faye. 2019. Yes. Wait, Dad? Do you mean my father? Thank you, Interceptor. Such an awesome concept. Sand submarine with a launching dock. Or I guess a catapult, as they would term it. Oh, thank you for the bits, Stardust. Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? Oh yeah, I can just run around as Satan, and they give me a chance to save the game. Thank you, Stardust. I will enjoy my effing game. I don't have my soundboard up right now, but... At long last, we are headed to Bladovik tomorrow. Heading to Bladovik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. Wait, what do you mean my emote is censored? Oh, you mean, oh, the F? Yeah, I guess. And I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Really, Interceptor? It's okay, Alfred, you can't stop the Batman. Oh my good Dr. Uzuki. I hope you were not too taken aback. Lately there are far too many highly energetic lads around the young master. So yours truly, who is in charge of education, demanded to have this room created. But because of that, I end up having to take a side job. How may I be of service? Oh. Went through all that conversation just so that he could bartend for me. It's kind of awesome. I hope I can be of such service again. Oh, you'll appreciate Mason even more then, Interceptor. Just give it time. Am I just supposed to jump in a room, or I don't remember where I'm supposed to go from here. It's kind of a problem. Well, I think at least everyone's gears are tuned up, and I know that Veltal is definitely tuned up. But maybe I just have to talk to him again. At long last... Oh no. I have to go through all this again? Oh, I effed up. Ah! Give me a moment. And they don't let you walk away from this conversation. Oh, I guess I just have to be on the bridge. Oh yeah, he does have to be on the bridge. I just remembered what happens next. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh. What is with yeah, this... I feel like this is kind of a homage to FF7 in a sense. Like, you know, you have the people that they're training to pilot the High Wind. Can I go up top? I can. And that was the trigger for it. Excellent. Moving on. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm going to be the king. I'm not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite not as the royalty of our country, but as just normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow. Am I correct? Right. Then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You are facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that. This is this. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. Oh, never mind. He's having a nightmare. I mean, it's the same nightmare, but it's still no less impressive. He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him. This can't be. Not a cool way to die. What's wrong? You look like you have just had a nightmare. It wasn't that same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car. Thank goodness he had underwear on. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. How do I pronounce this woman's name? No, I'm not gonna. You can't make me. I saw the boy that you were after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you were up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. Oh? What's up? No, for a moment I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave. Yes, you're right, Shadow. That is a dolphin. We haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Eva and Evil HQ. Friends, can you try again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale. Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Captor's Defense Force's frequency. There, on the surface layer. I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kislev. They're requesting an immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's alright, old Mason. What? This little girl's our commanding officer? She's said to be an elite from out of Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation? And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep. What a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You there! Is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank. We don't care much for rank either. Just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Ah, this jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. And how could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Every one of them reminds you of the Ginyu Force. Well, they're about as effective. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear, called Vierge. It's for officers' use only. It said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Jugend, regardless of having no ability? Ha! This looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. She can punch you and hearts will pop out of you. Because JRPG. Because it's a girl robot. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. And then just, yeah, I guess, wander around in random directions. That's how you deploy. It's probably not a big deal. No, don't do that. Ugh. That might have been overkill. To answer your question, Shadow, I have no idea what that thing actually is supposed to be. So, I wouldn't worry about it so much. Also, it's dead now. As is appropriate. No, don't zap me. Oh. Cool. They do nothing to me. Or I'm good at dodging. It's one or the other. Is there really no way to get up there? I guess not. I do remember there's like a couple small items here. Oh. And you can stand on people. I forgot that was a thing. But yeah, there is also the jellyfish, so that is a thing. They reuse the jellyfish in a number of places. Alright, this... You got me. I have no idea what this thing is. But it needs to die. Oh, it's an Edelweiss. You don't like that they're the size of robots or bigger, so kill them all. Yeah. It makes you wonder why, how people were living on this planet without the gears. I guess you just don't bother the giant monsters. Or you do kung fu with them and they go away, which is more likely. Alright, that didn't kill it. Oh yeah. Shadow, you have so many questions that I just can't answer because I don't understand the developer's intent with regard to what that thing is supposed to be. It's freaky, and it makes you want to punch it. So it accomplishes its mission. Come on, give me the jellyfish so I can repair and whatnot. I guess refuel is more appropriate. Oh, if you guys are wondering why I'm dodging so much, it's because I used my knowledge of this game to do something that's kind of broken. Which is, you know, Faye's a hand-to-hand guy. So he's all about dodging and such. So I increased his response using technology with the gear. But I did it at the cost of armor, so anything that hits me is going to actually hurt. It should make things interesting. So he's gonna dodge a lot, is the gist of that. But he's gonna suffer for it. Oh, why? Why, game? Oh, here we go. Yeah, these, turns out these can't hurt me. Which is really nice. Let me just get my fuel back. I don't need all of it, I'll just cap it at 1300 or so. Oh, you know, the giant monsters or whatever, they do only tend to show up in like the forgotten places of the world. So still terrifying, yes, but not a deal breaker. I also really enjoy how much experience they give. It's very nice. Kill it dead. I seem to have become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong looking gears flying around above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? I mean, can't trust you. Why not? Give me my fuel back. And my health. And we're still maxed. Just making sure. Awesome. Oh wait. Not you. Next one over. Because he's gonna need stuff. And he's fine. I didn't remember whether or not I did all this, so. Yeah, I don't need anything. Just needed the bit of health back. Alright, who's ready to see Gebler go down like a bunch of punks? Excuse me. Because just to make sure. Yeah. It's a magnetic coat? Oh, that just increases response even more. Oh, right. Let's just increases response. Yeah, the saving yeah, Shadow. The saving sound is like my favorite thing. One of my favorite things about this game. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to replace that response circuit then, I guess. I don't know if I should though. Screw it. We'll see what happens. I've already done it. Worst case, I take more hits. Faye, a Gebler gear unit! What? Let me handle this. But... We don't have time. While we're wasting time here, Bart's team is already on their way to the castle. Hurry! Roger. That gear! Don't tell me it's Faye! Hey, is that him? The guy from before? Yep, that's him alright. Good. It's time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. You're in the way. Why don't you stay over there and just watch? Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Sorry about this. Get out of the way. All of you! Hold! I haven't given out any orders to attack yet! I don't know that I need to boost, but I'm gonna. Rude. And then he was done. this is why I put the beam coat on. I could be wrong though. Killed a solid fifth of my fuel though. I don't remember which one I need to get rid of first. Probably not the big guy. It might be him. Go on, get out of here. Oh. You did nothing but lower my defense. Well, time to kill you. Oh, it didn't work. He had slightly more health. Axe kick to the face. Ah! Vance, Helm, you two okay? Why am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong. Way wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh yeah? I just need more. I need more drive. I can't do it. I can't fight Faye, but the only thing left is to use the drive. But I've never heard of a drug that just readjusts your balance. Solid Snake, I bet. You have no recollection? There were no records on mental enhancement drug use up until now. Then it was sudden. She's probably a type that can't handle the drive. That probably caused her to lapse into delirium and her loss of self-control. You mean an unconscious burst of pent-up antipathy? But everyone has that. Is that why the innate ability is so high? Yes, what did the commander call those girls again? It's probably higher than they are. Then it's an instantaneous jump in numerical value. But we can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. It's a pity we can't manage it, since there's so much potential. We'll leave you to the Bureau. Stay at your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have power worthy of the Chosen Ones. It's those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your powers. Wow, that really makes a girl feel good, hearing that. Don't. Any more drive and you'll waste your mind. I don't care. I'm already messed up as it is. Stop this now, Vance. I'll handle it. I'm geeking off drive. Thank you, Mr. C. That voice. Ellie? Ellie, is that you? Faye, what are you doing? You shouldn't be here. I can't do an angry Faye voice. I can't. I don't have enough boost to be able to live through this, do I? Well. Just hit her. Ellie, your face. What's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality-changing drug that Bart told us about. It has nothing to do with you. And would you quit trying to be so friendly? Oh, please don't do that. Alright, she misses the first time. Wow, did you see that? Those were Aerods. Aerods? Animum Ether Response Offensive Drones. Commonly known as Aerods. Within Gebler, there are only a handful of people capable of using them. And we never run into any more, so don't worry about it. From what I hear, it should only be people from the Elements class. But isn't that like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in her. You're looking at the real thing, boys. Well, let's burn the rest of the fuel I have. Screw it. Ellie, stop it. Why must we fight? Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lambs. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. Okay, crazy. I'm gonna tap dance on your face, lady. Give me a moment. I don't know why that move makes me laugh so much. Ellie, snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in Lahan by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. You talk as if you would know. Yet you know nothing! As long as you don't blow me up again. Hahaha! Writhe! Dance! Die in rotten obscurity here! Ah! Ellie! Must I fight you? Really running out of Oh no. My bones. Please don't. Oh, that's not so bad actually. Thank you, Beamcoat. I love you, Beamcoat. Looks like it's over for you. I'll put you out of your misery now. Fear not! In return for treating me so kindly, I'll kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. Oh. didn't know it. That's different than it usually is, I think. My head! Oh, never mind. What happened? There's something wrong with Ellie. I can probably stop her now. Ellie, wake up and snap out of it. Silence, impertinent fool! I will not listen to a lamb. That's not true. No, I don't want this. Gah! Are you okay, Ellie? What? Are the effects of the drug wearing off? Yes, in like the next 5 seconds. Is that it? Ellie? Is that what's happening? Faye, just like lean in real close and yell, "Are you okay?" Shut up! I've no need for outward appearances of compassion. Faye... Help! This isn't me. Hang in there, Ellie. Don't let go of your true self. No! Ellie! You know, Mr. C, you said you quoted the die and rot in obscurity bit, and all I can think is like, isn't that at the beginning of Final Fantasy Tactics? Ellie, why? I warned you. I said the next time we met, we'd be enemies. But there's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight. None at all. There was no other choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit. The mission. Why did you have to use the drive? I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I never wanted. There's a power in me I don't want to admit. But I want to protect my allies, so I had no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. The same? Probably. I felt I knew you ever since I first met you. Probably because our problems were so similar. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can relate to how you feel, Ellie. What? Are you saying we lick each other's wounds? No, that's not... Well, I guess I am. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not being fair, am I? No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. But even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Faye? You won't change your mind? Please don't look so sad. I have no choice. It is my only home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. If you can, get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all. Interceptor is an expression, not a literal thing. I gotta hurry. Give me my fuel back. I watched you from the shadows. You're very powerful. I've only got the same items as before. Anything you like? Hope to see you again. I mean, I have to break my stuff before I can see you again. I don't know that I really hope to see you again. Don't take it the wrong way, though. Am I supposed to... I guess I'm climbing this now. Alright, Mr. C. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Enjoy your workout. Like how the jellyfish blocked and died anyway. Ah, kill it! Okay, so it's not just me, but... And it might be because I've been playing way too much Monster Hunter. But this looks like it almost belongs in that universe. I'm still disappointed that there's no fist weapons in Monster Hunter, by the way. Developers, if you're listening. Let me punch dinosaurs. That's all I want out of life. Well, that's all I want out of video games. You know what I meant. Man, I hope you know what I meant. What? Okay, well. Fine, I'm gonna get my fuel back. Looks like the mountain peak is right above here. The young master's cup. Is something bad going to happen to him? Sig and I will take 2 men and head for the top floor. Citan, you take the 2 remaining men and open the castle gate to let in our main force. If we can catch Shakan, we are sure to succeed. Right. When you capture Shakan, give the signal. It is probably best to open the gate at that time. Above us is the castle bailey. The keep must fall quickly. Shakan should be on the top floor. In the room that used to be used by the young master's father. Try not to damage the castle, avoid all needless combat, and remember, and above all, remember, speed. That's why there are so few of us. Our objective is Shakan, and ignore the Gebler and Ave soldiers. Alright, let's move on out. And then, I guess I have to do that. Okay. Could this be His Highness Bartholomew? It's been a long time. You were still a child when your father, the king, passed away. Oh, I miss those days. I am glad to see that you are still alive. Old man, that was then, but this is now. When things calm down, I'll come back. Let's go. You've saved us the trouble of finding you, Shakan. Now get ready. We've been expecting you. What? Crap! An ambush! Uh-oh. Where is Carr? I see you are quick to catch on. Ramses should be taking care of all your divided forces out by the Nissan border as we speak. Ramses easily saw through your plan to use a feint attack by Kislev long ago. Don't underestimate us. Huga, have you lived down here so long that your mind has slipped? And Sigurd, who would have thought you would have joined the last survivors of the royal dynasty? Damn it, why are you still backing Shakan? What does it matter to you who the king is? Ha! You suggest the son of murdered King Fatima? He refused to cooperate. You mean to say that now he wants to be our puppet all of a sudden? That I don't believe, even coming from the mouth of a traitor like you. Besides, stupidity in puppets has its advantages. Stupidity? Yang, what's that supposed to mean? Minister Shakan, I'll let you handle this. You must protect your own position. We don't care who is sitting on the throne. Any obedient sheep would be fine. However, isn't there something that you still have to do? If you will only do that, then we'll help you as much as possible. Yes, you don't have to tell me. One must take care of one's own country's criminals personally. Then with your permission, I will take my leave. Hey now, wait a minute. Goodbye, boys. You pirate. No, you're just a sandworm. You've caused me enough shame. But this is the end. You didn't know your place, and now all that awaits you is annihilation. Prepare to fire. What? You wretched rebel, Shakan. Make one move and this Gatling gun shall be spitting fire. Old Mason! Reinforcements have arrived, young master. Please come aboard. Shall we depart? See ya, you bald geezer. We'll settle this later. Till then, go get your head waxed. This is not good. Is this some kind of joke? Seems sandworms can't fly after all. Just surrender. Thanks for the laughs. I almost hate to have to shoot you. Crap, I guess we're gonna get mauled. Everyone, please get down. Do you have a plan, Mason? Leave it to me. Mason, you're just walking in circles. Just leave it to me. He's just left standing there like, the hell did I just watch? But seriously, you guys couldn't shoot him? Come on. Thanks for saving us, old Mason. Please raise your head. My duty is to protect the young master. I'm sorry it took me so long to help you. I feel bad you had to get involved. I appreciate it. But I had no idea you could operate such a thing. It's a trick I picked up long ago. It's nothing special. I'm no expert on it. I'm actually a bit embarrassed about it. Young master, the royal capital's armies are returning. We were the ones who took the bait. We must escape before we get caught. Head for the bridge as soon as you are through with your preparations. I do you'd appreciate that, Interceptor. I don't know why I'm saying that, because you have the volume off, but... Well... Is that Vanderkam's border fleet? Our job is to slow them down. How do you want to do it? Simple. We do this. He might even be more gung-ho than the young master. Falcon, follow the kid. The rest of you, stay with your unit, but follow me. Don't fall behind the kid. We're going in too. Bogies incoming. Vector 336. 2 groups, about 7 to 8 machines. Distance 2,000. Relay to all ships. Fire at will. Begin evasive action. But don't let fire support positions collapse. Roger. Flagship to all ships. You are free to fire at will. Let's dance. Aviation officer, wait. Comm officer, change of orders. Contact von Hipper. Have the 2nd Destroyer Squadron approach the enemy flank. Open the fleet's side and bait them into entering the Kefeinzel's main guns firing arc. Huh? It's stupid. There's no way the flagship's gun can hit speeding gears. Fire control, gunnery chief. Ready the Type 3 shells. Pull back the deck gunners and prepare to engage the Kefeinzel's main cannon. I'll annihilate them into pure energy. Admiral, what are you doing pulling the anti-gear gunners back? Quiet down, aviation officer. Thanks for your valuable opinion, but I am in charge, not you. What use are pea shooters and 40 sem guns? Discussion over. Captain, not too fast. We don't want to leave the enemy behind. Your plan will never work. Aim for the flagship heading west. Don't engage the destroyer. I'll back off and help out. Good old mini games. Ah, crap. He moved into me. Was not paying attention to him. No, my precious health. I need that for things. Away from the destroyer. I'm going to use reactive shots. That moron Hipper. Pursue them. They're just playing with him. You're not good enough to be my dog. Mobility is too different. Fire control. Gunnery chief. It hasn't fired a shot yet. Range for Type 3 is within 500. Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes. Gears at battle speed can move at 2,000 per hour. This whole ship, all of you are morons. You're the biggest moron. Black enemy gear. Inside units, stick to your escort. Just past this line of ships is the flagship Gefeinsel. Well, let's go kick his butt then. Oh, right. Alright, fine. I'll fight this guy. I don't care. Oh. There's a couple of you, isn't there? Oh. I feel like I made a mistake. Stop shooting me! You need to go away. I enjoy that their only melee attack is a sucker punch. Alright, I lied. It's kidney punches. Alright, dodge the escort. The ship in front of you is the Gefeinsel. Let's see if this, kidney punching him back. Logic impeccable. There's important things there, even in a robot. Fire control. Gunnery chief, what are you doing? You're not even close. Are you blind? Destroyer Letus's engine is down. Flash signal from Louvet. Louvet, rudder out. Rudder out end. Idiotic. Idiotic. What is this mess? Enemy gear above! Enemy gear diving from above! Go down, damn it, or Ramses will have my hide. Well, let's not let that happen. Hey! Emulation is solid this time. It doesn't, like, flip out and fire in a random direction anymore. Although that was pretty funny. I have to admit. Never mind. It still does. That never gets old. I spoke way too soon. Yes, Shadow, I am punching a cannon. And it's, taking issue with it. I almost want to let it go off, just so I can see what direction it fires in. But, it's dead. All personnel evacuate! All personnel evacuate! Abandon ship! Repeat, evacuate! Admiral! Forget him! Right. I still have that. I still have that. Yes, I still have that. I still have that, yes, I still have that. I don't know if he's in shock or if he's just downright loony. Yes, one for our side. Yeah, and it's all due to your support. Thanks. Stop the border guards? Ha! We destroyed them! Well, we've done our job. I hope the others do okay. Bart and his team? He's probably okay. Any word from them? Nothing. They say no news is good news, I guess. My gear doesn't have very good comm equipment. They probably did fine, though. What's wrong? I will kill you. About the abandoned ship earlier? Yeah, I mean, you're just kind of abandoning for hanging out in the desert, so maybe not the best idea? Who knows? Oh. Right. Ow. Oh, yeah, I remember now. This thing has increased defense until you break its shell. Or it's that front piece on it. You guys are so bad at hitting things. Oh. Well. I am not going to attack you, because I just know you hit me with these guys. Come on, break it. Stop it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Darn it. Come on. Rude. Oh, holy crap. Well, on the bright side, if he kills these guys, he can't hit me with them anymore. At least I hope. Oh, I should have hit boost. We'll jump into boost. Screw it, why not? And dead. Oh, not even just like dead, just gone. I hope he wasn't anybody I enjoyed. Aye. Do you want the power? Who are you? I am Graf, the seeker of power. Doth thou desire the power? The power. Yes, the power. Power. The power. I want it. I want the power. So be it. My fist is the divine breath. Blossom, O fallen seed, and draw upon thy hidden powers. Grant unto thee the power of the glorious Mother of Destruction. That was a really bad point for my voice to crack. We'll go back to Nissan. It's useless, young master. Yes, young master. I hear when they attacked the fort at the border, the Gebler, led by Ramses, routed them. We'd better withdraw for now and reconsider. Margie and them are still there. We'll go back. We have to. That reminds me, what about Faye and his guys? If they're alright, we could... We've had no contact since we confirmed their order to charge. Damn it! This can't be happening. Young master. Behind? Something's coming from behind. Jericho, give me the helm. No, you keep it. Just hurry up and pull either way. Young master? Aft of our stern, 300. I'm picking up the sound of torpedoes being readied. A sand cruiser? It's big. Speed 60, relative route 000. They were hiding behind some baffles. Car. I'm picking up some high-speed propulsion, breaking away from the enemy ship. Torpedoes, 2 of them, speed 87. Torpedoes confirmed with the sonar. They've shifted over to active homing. Battle stations, deploy the maskers, ready the noisemaker. Open jammer, noisemaker. 2nd, 4th tube, stand by. Emit noisemaker, prepare to stop the engine. Helm, now! Steer to the opposite direction as far as you can. Stop the engine, crash alarm. Torpedo 1 still pursuing. Damn it, impacted 3. Confirmed, vessel destruction noise. Followed by a rapid blowing noise. Enemy vessel is probably floating rapidly to the surface. Fluid static around enemy vessel is decreasing. Sand maneuverability of enemy vessel down 60%. Looks like the main engine and effect fins have been disabled. Once their effect fins are destroyed, they will remain buried and unable to move. Surfacing was a smart move. Send torpedo, Chief. Well done on lowering their fighting power. Brilliant. Sorry to trouble you. Well, what shall we do with them? Oh? It's unusual for you to get lost. I promised an old friend. I must take it easy. An old friend. Sigurd. Why are you abandoning this country? You were supposed to help us create an ideal nation. I'm not abandoning it. I've been living here to steal this country's technology from the beginning. Besides, there's someone waiting for me. Don't be bitter. It wasn't too bad going after the same ideals with you for that short time. You traitor! Comm officer. Use my name and urge them to surrender. Tell them to surrender if they desire the safety of Nissan. All divisions cease fire, but remain on alert. If any enemy vessel attempts to attack, shoot it individually. What was that? That guy just now. It's them. Why them? What did they do? Huh? What? Huh? Oh no! General Maitreya! We have an R-code message. I'm not sure, but it looks like the young master's in trouble. We don't have time for this junker. And then he died. You there. What are you doing ignoring me and messing around? I'll kill all of you. You know, it's rare. I feel like it's a little rare in JRPGs for the enemy to just like straight up say, I'm gonna kill you. Faye, gather the wounded up and return to the young master. Hurry! My unit will stay behind and try to buy some time. All operational gears left will provide cover as per their commander's orders, and retreat in set order. Don't be stupid, I'm staying too. Shut up and listen, boy. You're the young master's guest. I can't let you die here. But the young master, what he really needs is your strength. Please help him, I beg you. Ferret, Vind, let's move out. Stop it. I said this the last time I played the game, but why did he have a giant steering wheel installed on the outside of the sand cruiser? Like, how does that work? Surrounded, huh? How are the repairs? Main engine and effect fins oscillators are mostly unharmed, but the electrical connections between them are wasted. We are bypassing the main connection and trying to scrape together all the energy we can. It will only give us 70% of our usual maximum power at best. The propulsion drills are not damaged, but if the sand can't be granulated, they might as well be. We'll make battle speed 3, only barely. Hey, what's up, Hootie? Sig, what has Gebler's Mr. Puniverse got to say? He's been quiet since the first surrender demand. Oh, Puniverse, I guess, is the quip. My bad. All personnel to battle stations. Breakthrough is planned after the connectors are up. Young Master? Sig, listen. Surrendering isn't going to change Nissan's fate. We'll lose the Yggdrasil, the core of our power in saving Ave and Margie. I know it looks bad, but you can still count on us. Well said, young master. This old man will follow you to the pits of hell. Sorry, old Mason, I'm not dying today. Besides, they don't look like they're gonna hit us. It sure looks that way. Perhaps they have political motives that involve Margie or the young master. That's probably it, Sig. But they're forgetting one thing. It's harder to bring in an animal alive than dead. Young master, emergency connections are complete. Use the engine as you wish. Thanks. Alright, let's go get those fools. Solid game plan. Confirmed. One enemy gear engaged. Direct course. Enemy vessel and engine noise increasing. Speed increase. Steering noise confirmed. Course change. Taking evasive action. Commander? Can't help it, eh? All divisions, holding pattern cancelled. Resume attack. Bow torpedo tubes 1 to 3. Namthal missile, set 1 and 2 for homing, 3 for anti-radar. Tubes 4 to 6. Makara Mach 5 sand torpedoes. After acquiring target, set all to passive homing. All units begin defensive fire. Aim for the main ship. But wait! Explosions along the perimeter of the fleet confirmed. Multiple vessel destruction noises. High energy reactions. What kind of gain is this? Commander, I can't believe this. This gear... It's like reactive rounds are flying around. Calm down. Put the analyzed picture on the monitor. Yes, sir. Ah, that is... What happened? Is it heading here? That gear. No mistake. It's him. Demon of Elru. Miang, let's go. Commander, please wait. Commander! Haha. Are you strong? What? Who are you? I asked, are you strong? Behind me? What are you suddenly attacking me for? Fine, then play dumb. You strong. Huh? You there, pirate boy. Do you know him? That's right, weren't you with that punk, Faye? No, I don't know him. But even if I did, I sure wouldn't tell you. Good. Then you won't mind if I take care of him. I owe him greatly. I finally found you. Now I must challenge you. Ah, this can't be, you monster. Ah, damn you. If it weren't for you. Shh, keep back. Yeah, you're right, Hootie. This is going really well. Commander, let's pull out! Don't do anything unwarranted, Miang. I still have one arm. We're pulling out! That mad dog seems to have a new toy to play with. Ramses, your robot doesn't even have a head anymore. Let alone 2 legs. Well, now that my motor coil's warmed up, let's start the main event. Today's my unlucky day. Why does this have to happen now? Oh well, let's get it over with. You say 'tis a flesh wound, but the robot's Hootie. Well, let's jump into boost. Why not? I got nothing to lose. Maybe he'll miss. He's not gonna miss. Give him what for, Bart? Come on, one more. Give me one more combo. Oh no. Oh, freaking dead. Lord Master! Engine, ready for full power. Jericho, give me the helm over here. But first mate, now with the effect fins out of order, if you run at full speed, the ship won't be able to withstand the friction. It can jump due to the Bernoulli effect on the wing's surfaces instead. First mate! Never mind that. The Yggdrasil is nothing without the young master. Full power, maximum speed. Yeah, come on, go! Young Master, are you okay? I still think dropping a warship on someone is an awesome way to kill them. Don't overdo it, Sig. Trying to make our ship fly? When we get back, it'll take a month to get this heap of junk working again. Ha, ha, ha. You seem to be okay. Jeez, what was that monster anyway? Sig, what's going on? What? The ship? The engine should have fallen out, but... What in the hell? That was pretty interesting. But dropping a warship on me is cheating. Take it back. Sig! Mason! The sand pump, effect fins, and propulsion drills are all out of commission. Main engine, support engine, engage the auto scram. Switch power to batteries, output ratio 0.5, operating time 500. The third bridge, it's ruined! The hangar section, the armament section, and even the pressure shell have been destroyed. We can't stop the sand from flowing in. Close each section down completely and commence independent operation. Then damage control won't be able to move. The hull won't be covered. That's alright. Either way, it's impossible to save the entire ship. Our priority is to secure the bridge. Gather everyone into the bridge immediately. Hugo, no. You're Citan now. You need to get out. I'll have Mason guide you to an escape pod. I cannot leave you all like this. We have no right to keep you here and get you involved. If you see Carr and Miang, make sure you pay him back for me. Mason, please show him the way. This way, please. Sigurd! I am being carried by the wind to the vicinity of the border. What is that? That is the Dora. It was stationed here? That was careless of me. But its condition. It is just like the others that he destroyed. I would like to save the game. Thank you. Those are some sweet pipes. This is some sweet music. Kaiser, we have some news. Yes. We investigated the cause of the recent explosion at the southern Ave border. Our data showed a large amount of radiation was released at the epicenter. It was probably caused by an overload of a battleship-class slave generator. The cause of this is still unknown. The shockwaves from that explosion took out 2/3 of the Ave and Gebler forces combined. Now, Ave is in the process of regrouping the reserve units, but that should take at least several days. Concerning your order, the scouts have arrived at the area you requested. Found it, eh? Yes, sir. I see. We know the gear found was stolen from the 11th base by the Gebler unit in Ave. And in the investigation of the machine, we also caught the unconscious pilot. The seized gear has been transported to the capital. From the circumstances, we believe information was leaked to Ave. How can you say that? All the gears except this were destroyed in Lahan. Judging from the ID signal, this one wasn't the Ave, but was part of a pirate group. Pirates? You mean the Young Prince? Yes, sir. Aha. We're now analyzing the combat data. However, we've discovered some black boxes which are likely to delay the analysis. Black boxes? That gear wasn't made by us. The stock body was brought in by them. So that's it. Kaiser? Yes? Or what? Shouldn't we begin an assault on Ave? Are you trying to destroy Kislev? Huh? Indeed, it would be easy to take down Ave. But it would exhaust our resources also. But we can't afford to miss this chance. Even if we beat Shakan, Solaris would only replace him with another puppet. What if we exhausted our resources and found ourselves under attack? Anyway, we must still be concerned with Nissan. There is nothing to gain by doing anything now. Excuse me. It seems they have arrived. What a weird shape for a ship. Oh, excuse me. Look at that beautiful sprite work. It's crazy. Just for a walk cycle. Is that it? Yes, if you use that, you can pass through the barrier. You will be free to go where and when you please. That man. What was it? Graf? Is he around? He's rather busy now. I was assigned to be his representative. I will ask you this once. Why do you help us? Who are you people? I've told you before. I simply wish to observe what is in store for the world. There are so many things you people must know. I am merely your guide. I cannot directly assist you. How you use it is entirely up to you. So you're telling me you do not require any recompense? Let me see. Well then, how about this? Well, I must go. But what a strange thing to ask for. What did she say? They want me to transfer that gear we captured and its pilot to D Block. D Block? I wonder why. I don't know either. But we still owe them a favor. We can't just deny them. So see to it. Yes, sir. Quiet, you Hootie. That's enough about D Block. Ha ha ha. What happens when the timeline gets completely broken and Xenosaga characters show up in Xenogears? Well, technically, they showcase a young boy who looks very much like Faye in the first Xenogears. Which, like, officially ties everything together. And if you read the Perfect Works, it all makes more sense. Because it's all the same universe. So, where am I? You shouldn't be here. He's not in hell. I mean, yeah. I guess... You know, someone with multiple personalities, I guess inside their own mind is pretty hellish, so... Where am I? Good, you finally woken up. You have been unconscious for 4 days, so I had begun to fear the worst. Who are you? And where am I? How did I get here? You've only just gained consciousness, so don't push yourself too much. I am a doctor. You are in Nortun, the imperial capital of Kislev. This is the detention area for criminals, commonly known as D Block. Detention area for criminals? You are now in a living quarters for prisoners in D Block. Judging by the way you were brought here under the heavy guard of the Kislev army, you are no ordinary criminal. Huh? Oh look, what good timing! Prince Charming has woke up. This may be sudden, but you have to come along with us. Not the baptismal ceremony. This patient has only just awoke. It is unthinkable that you would try and suddenly carry out your baptismal ceremony on him. Come off it, just a sec. That guy's been thrown in here as a crim, ain't he? You should be thanking us for having the kind and compassionate heart to let him rest up a few days. Yeah, that's right. As long as he's come here as a crim, he's got to follow the rules. That's the way it is, so without further ado, we'll borrow him for a little while. Don't worry, we will return him to you straight away. Once we're through with him, that is. I don't know why, but I'm giving them all like very lightly Italian accents. You don't have a choice in this. If you oppose us, the fair doctor will cop it too. It's probably the dialogue. That's what's... Okay, I'll do what you want. I am so sorry. I can't go against the battlers. Please forgive me. Oh, what a sensible lad. That saves us a bit of trouble. Anyway, come along now. It's just going to get worse the longer I use their dialogue. Come along now. The champ is waiting. And don't worry. We'll let you return here soon. Hurry up then. I'm not doing the forward march. Oh man, what voice should I give Rico? Holy crap. Champ, we brought him to you. Thanks, Suzanne. So you're the new inmate. We don't know or care what you did to get put in here. Should it be Randy Savage? But welcome to D Block. No, I can't do it. I'm laughing too hard. So what name do you go by? Rico's more of a serious character anyway. I am Fei Fong Wong. And what's your name? I know it's not really Champ. I at least have the right to know that much. Why you? How insolent! Calm down, Suzanne. I don't mind. The name's Rico. Kid, it's good to have guts, if it's the real thing. We know it's a bit sudden. I don't know, I'm just like dropping into the bad guy voice now. I'm losing it here. We need to see how strong you really are. Calm down, brother. Heinrich. Vargas. Leonardo. Suzanne. Macho Man Rico Savage. Let's begin his baptism. Take him outside. I gotta work on a voice for this guy. Then, never mind that, like, beyond a certain point, he just doesn't have any more dialogue, but... he has a lot of nice dialogue. So I gotta do something with it. I have been here 5 minutes and already I'm getting mugged in an alley. Kid, you're up front. I think you've got the idea, but I'll tell you anyway. All the criminals sent here are each given a rank. Deciding what rank you are is easy. You get your rank by fighting these 4 battlers. Relax, the fights are one-on-one. By now you should have realized, results are everything. If you can defeat these 4 battlers, you'll be promised a certain amount of freedom. Then let the fights begin. That's what I'd like to say, but even we have some compassion. We'll give you some time. Even though it's one-on-one, you still have to fight all 4. You should get prepared for the battle. And one more thing. Don't even think about trying to get away from here. After all, that's an impossibility. I could save, but instead... make sure that this works. Yes, it does work. Awesome. Hey, are you ready? Let's rock. Champ, he's ready for his baptismal ceremony. Then let it begin. Your first opponent will be Leonardo. You're right, Dark. It is time to murder some fools. Hopefully, he doesn't have anything to say about that. Rude. Oh, I actually have enough points for, ooh. Why is Leonardo a naked goblin man? I really wish I could tell you. I think they just didn't have enough time to really give him any more personality than this. He needs to go anywhere but on screen. I think he needs to go to hell. Specifically. I'm just doing this so that I might learn the move when we finish combat here. So that's why I'm taking a minute here. So I finally have 6 points. There we go. Learn the move. Come on, Faye. Don't let me down. You didn't learn the move. You let me down. Disappointing. To have lost to someone who's just recovered. Sadness. How's the next one? Alright, I forgot they did this all in a row. Well, it might be this guy, but I'm not 100% on it. That was rude. Yes, they have character models on the normal screen, but those character models are also just recolors, so I don't know how deep you really want to go with this, Dark. I feel like this wasn't especially essential, Dark. Like, again, they had a whole second disc that they didn't quite, you know, come anywhere close to finishing. A second disc that probably could have been extended out to, like, I don't know, another 3 or 4 discs. Especially concerning, like, the amount of content that's contained there. Darn it! Still don't have the points to be able to do it, but... how could I have... entertaining. How's the next one? Are you the one that doesn't like death blows? I don't even remember. Oh, neat. Oh, you just counter everything that I do. That's pretty neat. But you don't do any damage. Well, this should be entertaining. Oh no, I will hit him harder, Dark. Don't you worry about that. Give me a moment. Well, you have to give me another 2 moments, I think. Dark, what you don't know is that I'm building AP. It's the bar under my speed gauge. And I think I just maxed it out. I did. Awesome. So, whereas he has done nothing. I'll get my health back. Because that's important. This guy's toast. You did want me to hit him harder. And then he exploded. That might have been overkill. Ha! I'll get you for this someday. Not bad. No one's defeated Vargas since Suzanne. Now for the last one. You think you can win? I think I'm gonna try. Okay, this sprite, on like, okay, outside of combat, she looks like a frickin' homeless person. But this sprite is amazing. And so underutilized. And she just stole all of my mana. Or ether, whatever. Ouch. I feel like she just halved my health. Yep, she did. Great. Well, I don't know how hard she can actually hit me, so this is kind of precarious. Tell you what, I'm gonna cheat. Just in case. Don't do it. Oh, okay. She does like twos. That's nothing. Potentially. Well, never mind. She's just dead. Because Faye is OP. I got a free metal jacket, though. Ridiculous. Even I lost to you. You defeated all four. This is an unexpected outcome. Let me give you the special treatment. I, myself, will be your final opponent. Enough. There's no purpose in doing this. I have nothing to do with you. No need for a reason. This is the D-Block tradition. We must determine the pecking order. Get ready. Well, now I get to die. Because this is a possible fight, but, oh, that's creepy. Is that all you can do? What? Don't you want to fight? What's wrong? If you don't resist, I'll end up breaking your neck. No. What's that? I can't hear you. No, I won't fight. Well then, this is the end. Gah. Out of the way. What? I... That's more like it. You're quite good. You're the first one to ever injure me. Now I don't have to hold back. I'm looking forward to this. Give me my health back, please. It's kind of a vain effort, but, well, that's not good. I do appreciate that they give you a few turns before they totally hose you, but... Oh, I do ones to him. That's neat. Freaking dead. I was really hoping it would pop up like, I learned new move, but a bit tough. Well, a win is a win. Your rank is A. Didn't you hear? Take him back to his quarters. And don't forget that one thing. Dark, I don't know how that's a possible fight. I mean, I guess if you did an immeasurable amount of grinding early in the game, and I don't even know that enemies keep giving you that level of experience, so it might just be a straight up impossible fight. You might have to use Game Shark or something. Remember that? From like, you know, the late 90s? Where am I this time? You're in the same place, just in a different room. You've had a rough day, huh? Oh, it's you. It looks like I needed your assistance again, huh? Yes, but don't worry. I don't mind. It's my job. Anyway, how do you feel? I'm in a bit of pain, but nothing I can't cope with. Lately I've been getting used to this kind of thing. Last thing I remember was those guys speaking of what rank they think I'm worthy of. Oh, I think I better tell you about that. Why is the battle music still playing? What? You know what rank I am? You're quite strong, aren't you? To defeat 4 people in your condition? It's no wonder they gave you rank A. But to go up against the champ, it's amazing that you came back alive at all. The fight was meaningless. I had no reason to... I didn't want to fight. What happened? You look a bit pale. It's nothing, don't worry. By the way, what's this thing around my neck? Oh, it's a bomb. The moment you leave the vicinity of the Imperial capital, the collar goes boom. Too bad, but while you have that on, you will never be able to escape from Nortune. Apart from the civilians of D-Block and a select few battlers, everybody has to wear them. Here in D-Block, that is the only chain that binds the prisoners. Huh? A bomb? So no matter how much I struggle, I'll never escape from here. Anyway, you should try and get some rest today. You'll have to get used to life in this town soon, too. Well, at least the battle music stopped playing. What do you mean the doctor is the final boss? It's not even like the doctor on the Yggdrasil, who was like interested in helping the maimed and only the maimed. But yeah, it's probably a good time for me to call it. And a good place, actually, because otherwise this arc is just going to take off for quite a while longer. But as always, thank you guys. This is really enjoyable for me in the sense that, like, I have a genuine passion for this game and, well, this series of games, and so I'm able to, I don't know, I guess emote a little more than I normally do. I guess I'm kind of a baseline. Like, I just keep a baseline of nothing. But this lets me branch out a bit, so I appreciate that you guys are humoring my attempts at voice acting. But anyway, that's it. That's me for today. So, oh, and Dark, Xenosaga will happen. I just need Oz to send me the PS2. Because he bought me a PS2 and just hasn't mailed it to me. But I have all 3 copies of those games. And I will play them legit. No save states. Which is gonna suck. But I'll deal. But anyway, again, thank you guys. And y'all have a good night. Take it easy.